City school municipal election. Here in Iowa, voters will decide who sits on city councils and school boards, with several school bond measures also up for approval. We're breaking it all down tonight in our top story at 6 o'clock. The Sioux City Community School District has 5 seats open for the board of directors. 4 of them are full 4-year terms that run through 2027, with 1 additional seat, which is a 2-year vacancy, set to fill the remainder of former director Alarcon Flores' term. That runs through 2025. 9 candidates are on the ballot for those full-term seats. They include Tricia Rivers, Philip Hammond, Marguerite Cortez, Lance Emke, Jebediah Hibbs, John Myers, Earl Miller, Dustin Rhodes, and Trayla Lee. Those running for the 2-year term include current board president Dan Greenwell and Semahar Gabrekadan. They are on the ballot for that 2-year term, and there are several city council races, school board races across Siouxland. Some of those city races tomorrow in Ottawa, Sergeant Bluff, as well as here in Sioux City, where incumbent City Council member Julie Shaner is up against newcomer Tom Murphy for the seat that Shaner currently holds on the City Council. We talked with both of those candidates today about the race.
All the endorsements I received from the Siouxland Chamber of Commerce Good Government Committee and the Iowa Federation of Labor. I have been endorsed by both of them, which I think sends a message to the people of Sioux City that they have trust in me. I have 32 years of experience as a chief building inspector with the Sioux City.
I have experience. I'm in it for the city and for my citizens, and I've got projects open. I want to see them through. I want to continue to do the great work and bring this city to where everybody wants it to be.
And voting in Iowa's municipal elections takes place from 7 on tomorrow morning until 8 o'clock in the evening. Polls remain open. Of course, we'll have all your coverage of the election results tomorrow night, including several Northwest Iowa communities where school bond referendums will be on the ballot. The Hinton Community School District asking voters to approve a more than $16 million bond to fund improvement projects at the elementary, middle, and high school buildings. Shaler Crestland, meanwhile, looking at just less than $16 million in a bond for people hoping to approve an expansion of their elementary school. West Sioux Community Schools with a $15.5 million bond. That's for a new wing at Ireton Elementary, as well as redoing classrooms and infrastructure at Haywarden Elementary. In Rock Valley, voters are being asked to approve a $25 million bond. New additions would come there, including more than 20 new classrooms to the high school. At West Lyon, just less than $20 million in a bond measure there that would build, furnish, and equip educational facility additions such as an auditorium, as well as a wellness weight room. More than $15 million for voters in Lawton Bronson, the district there looking for a new gym, auditorium, and fitness center, which will create another classroom for the high school. The Sheldon Community School District is asking voters to approve $33 million in bonds to renovate and expand the current industrial tech space and new space for a band and choir improvement project. Harris Lake Park looking at $18.6 million on the ballot. That to build and furnish and equip an elementary building, in addition to the middle school building. IKM Manning there asking for the same amount, $18.6 million, for a series of expansions and improvement projects, which would allow the district to operate in one location. In-person absentee voting here in Iowa has ended, and for anyone requesting an absentee ballot, a reminder that it needs to be returned to the county auditor by 8 o'clock tomorrow night. That's whether it's mailed in or delivered in person. And if you have not voted yet, you, of course, can vote tomorrow, again, 7 in the morning until 8 at night at any of the polling locations, your specific location, I should say. And you'll need to find your polling place, bring either an Iowa driver's license or non-operator ID in order to cast that ballot. If you do not have either of those forms of identification, you could bring a U.S. military or veterans ID, a U.S. passport, or a tribal ID card. Those all will be accepted.